What's going on, good people? Peace be still. This is the fourth installment of Mighty Mondays with yours truly, Coach Mitchell. I just want to talk about a little moment I shared with my late great pastor, Pastor Nick Edwards Jr. After church. Man, like during the church service, the spirit was really high, and after church, the spirit was just all on the pastor. Like he was just still enveloped in it. I walked with him to his car, and he was just shaking his head, and he was just like, man, most people don't got it, man. Most people don't got it. And I was like, what? Like, what they don't, what is it, Pastor? And he was like, man, if people would just understand that, like, God is in everything. And I was like, man, like, and he said, we don't got it until we are able to see God in the flowers, in the trees, in the grass. If we can't just look out and see God, if you can't look into somebody's eyes and see God, like, it's a problem, man. And we just don't got it. We don't got it, man. And I think about that often, that moment. I think about it all the time. And it's in most of the stuff I read. It's everywhere. It's the signs are everywhere. Like that consciousness, that divinity, that power, that majesty is in everything and everybody. It is everything and it is everybody. It is all around you. One power, one source, one mind. I remember somebody saying, like, oh, the only way that you can have God is if you do this, you do this, you do this, you do this. And I had to remind them of what I just said. I said one power, one source, one mind. He reigned on the just and the unjust. You don't have to do anything for this power. It's your misuse of the power that's the problem. It's not the power. It's your misuse of it. And until you realize that, you're going to cause suffering and continue to suffer more times than none. Or have these negative vibes on you all the time. You're going to judge people. You're going to judge the day. Oh, man, it's really hot. Oh, it's too hot. Oh, man, it's really cold. It's too cold. Oh, man, I would much rather this. Oh, man, I would much rather that. Everything but live in the moment. Until you realize that God is the power. Now listen, I'm saying God. Some people say creator, some people say universe. Man, call it what you... I'm not name crazy. I don't get caught up in that. I understand this on a deeper level. Until you realize that God is everything, is inside of everything, that you are everything, that you have that power on the inside of you. Man, it's going to be tough for you. It's going to be tough. You're going to see things negatively when you shouldn't. So his words just rang so true. He was like, man, we don't got it until we can see God in the trees, God in this, God in this, God in us, God in you, God in me. I'm like, you don't have to do nothing for this. It's already there. You operate, you use that power on a daily basis. That power is you. You don't exist without that power active. The fact that power is active is the reason why you exist. It is a part of you, is a part of me. It's exactly what Jesus meant when he said, I and the Father are one. That same thing should be said by you. You and the Father are one. You and the Father are one. The reason why it's hard for... Listen, the only problem with you and the Father being one is that you don't understand that that's the case. That you're ignoring that that's the case. You and the Father are one. I and the Father are one. I have this amazing power, this amazing gift, this majesty that I was born into. This birthright, this divine birthright that I'm choosing to ignore. Similar to the prodigal son. I'm just ignoring it. And ultimately, I'm left ignorant. I'm ignorant to it. And when you choose to live a more mindful life, a more aware life, ultimately more conscious, where you heighten your consciousness, the ball game changes. You realize your birthright. So I'm asking you to take a step back, stop, and start paying attention to the small things, those little moments. Live in the moment. Be here and know that you are here. Be here and know that you are here. It's time that we heighten our awareness. It's time that we see God in all, God in us, God in you, God in me, God in everything. I love y'all. Stay peaceful, and thank you for tuning in to another edition of Mighty Mondays. I love y'all. Be peaceful.